In this video, I'm going to take you inside a massive shopping mall in China. So here's the name of the shopping mall. We're going to go in now. I want to show you some of the brands that we have, the international brands, and see if you recognize some, as well as all the local brands. So let's go take a look. All right, so first things first, we've got a few food places down here, and directly in front of me we've got Pizza Hut, which is of course an international brand. We've got Watson's, we've got a couple of local eateries, and just across over here we have Starbucks coffee. On the other side of this building there are a lot more places. There's more tea houses or tea shops, and of course we've got McDonald's across the way as well. And yes, although we do have Starbucks, just around the other corner we also have Luckin Coffee, and personally I prefer to get a Luckin Coffee if I'm getting coffee. Here in Starbucks the coffee is overpriced just like everywhere else, and I feel like the quality for cost ratio is not so great. So let's walk in now and see what's actually inside. This is one of the older malls. There is a newer one just about 1 kilometer from here, but the reason why I like this one is because even though it's large, everything is actually a bit more condensed, and as you walk in you've got lots of stores already. So the first thing here, we got a lottery shop, so you can buy your scratchies, your numbers, and these are so popular here in China. Then immediately here we've got a Watson. So I think we do have one in Australia, and I believe it is an international brand located all over Asia and also in Europe. If you are from the US, please let me know if you actually know of Watson's. And I read this morning that apparently Watson's originated in Hong Kong, so yeah, that's very curious. And what I love about here is that you've got not only your international makeup brands, of course, you know, there is Sephora here in China if you want more of those brands, but you can also find a huge selection of other brands like Korean brands, Japanese brands, and the prices are obviously fantastic here. So China is a good place to come if you want to shop for makeup. I have compared prices in even Sephora with my sister back in Australia, and the prices are definitely cheaper here as well. So let's take a look. This is a brand I actually quite like. So yeah, you got lots of different products and lots of different price points as well. And today I'm actually filming this video with my DJI Osmo, so I hope that you enjoyed this point of view style video today, a little bit different. These are the makeup brushes. I actually have purchased these ones. It's 69 RMB for the set, which I think it's a great price. And over here we've got Maybelline, which obviously it's an international brand that you all will probably know about. And if you're curious or you want to compare, you do have the Sky High mascara here, and this is 115 RMB. So I'm not sure actually how that compares, but you can let me know if you are familiar with this brand. You got a Super BB cream, and this is 89 RMB. And this is actually a section that me and Carol love. You can basically try lots of little sample size items, and the prices are really great. So you can buy something small, take it and try it, and then buy the full size. You come across some bargains, and you can find some great brands like this one. And I believe these are sample sizes, so I'm not sure actually if they're supposed to sell them, but I do actually like this section here. I think it's pretty great. Yeah. And yeah, it's a beautiful set out store. I'll show you just a couple more things just for curiosity. So over here we've got a men's section, and you got all your shaving products, L'Oreal, another international brand. You'll have to let me know if you're interested in anything in particular for me to look at in the future. I'll just give you just a little glimpse, because of course otherwise if we're looking at a whole mall we could spend hours in here, and we don't really want to do that today. So for example over here we also got the Nivea cream, so you're looking at 69 RMB for these. And you've got, oh, let me fix that. We've got a few other items here as well. Like you got this little gift pack for 99 RMB. Now the great thing is that with most shops, actually I think all of them, you can actually go on WeChat and get their membership for free, and then you can get additional discounts. So everything in China, it's all about the discounts, the red packets. Now we've got CeraVe products. You're probably going to recognize lots of these. We've got Cetaphil. You've got obviously local and other like Korean and Japanese. We've got Neutrogena, Bioderma. So for example, this is 39 RMB. So you've got proper brands. You can find everything that you need really. So if you're coming from overseas and you're wondering, you know, if you're going to need to bring anything with you, I would say you can actually just shop here for everything that you need. So let's just do, it's just a little walk around. So you got domestic skincare. Here you got all your oral products. So for example, if you use Listerine, it's 55 RMB for this one. I think they've got a current discount at the moment that you can buy 2 for 55 actually. We've got electric toothbrushes. And in terms of hair care, look at this selection, like it is huge. There is so much to choose from. You got Pantene, Head and Shoulders, for international brands, L'Oreal. We'll look a little bit closer. These are 99 each. These are the Head and Shoulders. And then we've got Pantene here. I'll get a bit closer if you want to see the prices. This is one that we like actually. Pantene Pro V. You're looking at 70 RMB for that. And the options continue. So there is lots and lots. And over here we've got the hair colors. So you've got the Natural Easy 79 a box, and I will tell you that I often shop from Watsons, and I actually shop online and have it delivered straight to my door because I can avail of discounts that I probably wouldn't be able to access if I came in store. So it's just so easy and convenient, but from time to time it's nice to come in and just take a look at the selection. You know, it is much better than buying everything from home sometimes. Oh, check this out, Westgold. This is the brand of butter that I use. So this is a New Zealand product. So this is skim instant milk powder, 1 kilo for 109 RMB. Now, if you'd like me to do a more thorough video of a place like this, let me know in the comment section below. For now, let's look at one last product and then we'll get out of here. We got the Nivea, these are 32 RMB, the deodorant. And this is 11.90. I think this is the discounted price, 50 for 2 or 35 each for deodorant. You got Rexona as well. Then you've got Adidas. Honestly, all the brands are here. Dove, Olay, plus more that you probably have not heard of. So let's get out of here and continue looking at the mall. Now from inside you've got the entrance to Starbucks, just over there. And over here immediately we have other places. So we've got glasses, you can buy regular glasses and sunglasses, and they've got the machines here as well to actually check your eyes. So for example here you got a sale of 249 RMB for these. These are sunglasses. And they do have different brands and different price points as well. But I love that you can actually just come and get your eyes tested here to get your glasses done. These, for example, are 360 RMB. And here you got a whole selection of reading glasses. And right behind here, there is a Japanese restaurant as well. Now let's look over to here. So as you can imagine, all the malls in China have all the latest technology. So if you're wanting to buy a mobile phone, a laptop, anything you need, you can come to a mall and find it. Here we have watches as well. And a Huawei store. Actually, I will come and do an independent video of a Huawei store because I want to show you all the amazing products that they have, all the prices. As you can see, it's not the biggest store. I've actually been to a much bigger one that actually has the cars as well, the EVs. So we'll do that one and I will show you everything they've got. But the store, yeah, it's just so bright and clean, and they got a wide selection. So we'll leave this one for later. If you are curious on the phones, I'll give you just one price because I'm too nice. We've got the Pura 80 Ultra, and for that you are looking at 8,499 RMB. And here we've got the Watch 5, which is 46 millimeters, and that one is 2,299, and that's just for your basic one. And just over here we have my friend Carol. She's also out with me today. The idea to come into this mall actually originated because she likes to shop here for her shoes. There's a little store that she loves. And we've been here a few times before. I've actually brought the kids to the movies here as well. So I think there's about 4 floors. Technically 3, but the cinema is on the 4th floor. So here we've got basically all kind of lifestyle products, a few restaurants. We've got a Mino So right across over there. We've got clothes over this side. And then on the 2nd floor, you do have the food court. And then on the 3rd floor, you got all your lifestyle and entertainment. Here, there is also a supermarket as well. So you can actually come here and have all your needs met. You can shop, you can have fun, and you can get your grocery shopping done and eat. So yeah. Here we have a Mino So, and it's a pretty small one. And as you can see, we've got a selection of makeup products. We've got a bit of everything, lots of toys, lots of cute things. This is a fun place to bring the kids to. You've got some DIY activities here. We love these. So you can paint. And this is 18 RMB, so yeah. So you've got so much to choose from. You've got soft toys, you've got hats, socks, huge variety. Oh, check this out, Alice in Wonderland, 25 RMB for this. And the best part about these places is that if you do, just want to take the kids out and just to have a look at the stores and, just for fun, here it is so child friendly. Not once have I been in a store and felt uncomfortable with the kids. It is just so easy to bring them out and let them have a look. And yeah, nobody's going to bat an eyelid if you walk into a store with children, which I feel is not the case overseas. You always feel very aware when you walk into a store with children. And also the other great thing is that you don't feel like you're going to break the bank. If you come in here and you want to let them pick a little item, there's lots of different things that you can buy. These kind of things are so popular here. You got all these little boxes and you don't know exactly what item you are getting. So you're looking at 69 RMB for these, 89. This is kind of like a Labubu style, I suppose. And yeah, this is Eva's favorite section. They got so many things for the little girls. We got little nail products. She will absolutely love these. And you're looking at 30 RMB for something like these. You can get hair items as well. This is 10 RMB. Anyways, great little shop. Now let's walk around to the local clothes section. Before I get there, I just want to show you here, we've got over here, we've got a showroom with vehicles. So isn't this great? You can go into a mall and you can actually have a look at your potential new car and you can ask all the questions like, check this out. Let's go for a little walk around. And usually at these showrooms, people are just so friendly. You can get into the cars and you can have a proper look at them. I love this color. That's a very nice green color. Yeah, so they've got a few to look at, and of course, yeah, you can come and shop. Ni hao. You've got lots of cars to choose from, and of course, over here we've got these little items for the kids. You can find these at every mall as well. You pay and you get one of those lucky boxes, lucky balls. Alright, and over here we've got a place that sells ice cream, waffles, and if you're curious on the prices here, you've got a huge selection. The little waffle things, actually I'm not sure what they're called, the ones with little circles, it's 15 RMB for just a plain one. For this here you got ice cream with little crunchy things on top. It says a fresh potato and cream crispy for 8.80. So very affordable. Then you got smoothies starting at 15 RMB. And then they got the little desserts here that are so popular with all the little jelly things and the yogurt and the beans as well. And you're looking at 15 RMB for those. Now, this particular mall has a lot of clothing options down here. And I'm going to show you some of the prices. This is 58 RMB. So if you don't like to shop online, you can most certainly come to the mall to buy clothes, that's for sure. This is 168 RMB. So the dockets actually have higher prices, but obviously this is discounted. And the best thing about coming in person is that you can actually touch, the item, feel the quality, and they do have a huge selection. The only problem that you're going to have here, though, if you are a foreigner, is a Western foreigner, is that the sizes are probably not going to be the best for you. They might not carry like larger sizes. Like for example, for David, it will be quite difficult to come into a store, a clothing store like this and shop, because the chances that he'll be able to find a shirt in his size are basically very slim. Then over here we've got some kids items, and this is I think an actual proper brand, like is it Bola Bola or Bala Bala? Bala Bala, there we go. And you got lots of items on sale. Oh, this is Paw Patrol, very cute. Lots of baby clothes and cute dresses. And again, these are the discounts here. Hello Kitty, which is super popular at the moment. Very cute set. So, okay, so over here to the right, you think that this place is not massive, but it is. We've got more clothing, so you're looking at 79 RMB. These are like polyester polos. We've got 68 RMB for t-shirts. Ni hao. Okay, these are actually quite a great size, 99 RMB, and these are actually cotton.
这一杆都是这个价格。
哦，对，谢谢。
会说中文啊？你会说一点点中文啊？
我听不懂。
我说你会说中文？
我说英文。
会说一点点中文哦。
Bye bye. So you can see people are incredibly friendly, and I still don't speak much Chinese. And we've got tons of choice. So we're not going to go into every single store, but just to give you an idea of how you can just, you know, come down to a mall and buy lots of domestic brands, get all your shopping done. They actually pack a lot of stuff in here. And we've actually made it to the other side where we've got a shoe store, and I'm actually going to go into a shoe store with Carol because that was the main reason why we decided to come here, because she wanted to buy some items from there. So I want to show you the prices. Here we got Chaji tea, and it's a very, very famous brand here. You find them all over the place. I haven't actually tried it yet, so yeah, I'm determined to give it a go. I'm a coffee person. I drink a lot of coffee. All right, so let's walk back and find Carol so that we can go to her shoe store and have a look at some items. Now here on the left we have some jewellery as well. Lots of pretty things, lots of earrings, necklaces, and I've got all the information on here. You can translate if you're looking for something specific. Lots of beautiful things here. And over here we've got a Xiaomi store. So not only Huawei here, you also have Xiaomi. And this one is a little bit larger to the one that I've previously filmed when I bought my Xiaomi 17 Pro. So here we go. This one has a lot more products. It actually has the vacuum one didn't have that I was wanting to get. They got suitcases as well. Ni hao. You got more camera systems here as well. If you'd like to see individual prices, you can go to check out my previous video. I will mention a couple of things that we didn't see previously, and I think there might be a rice cooker for 1,529. And here we got the vacuums. Oh, okay, I don't actually see the one that does the, oh, actually there it is, I just found it. Okay, so we got these vacuums, 1,499 for each of those. And this is actually something that I would like to try. So I believe that these are the ones where it actually vacuums and can mop your floor as well. This one here is 1,869, that's the M30, and then you got the M40. I think that's the newer model, and that one is 2,799. So that would be quite convenient to get your floors cleaned. And I will actually come and ask next time about their watches to see if they actually have them in English now, because as I mentioned in the previous video, my Apple Watch, it's actually on its way out. Sometimes it works and sometimes it takes a day or two off and then it starts working again. All right, so let's go find Carol. In all the malls in China, you will also find massage chairs. So yeah, this is what it looks like, and you just scan your QR code there and get it working. And here we are. This place is called Dusto or Dusto, I'm not sure. Ni hao. And here's Carol. Carol, do you know what you're going to buy today?
I'm not sure. I'm thinking about this one here or this one. I don't know. I would like this.
Yeah.
Comfortable comfy, and the price is very good.
99 RMB for
99.
those. And do you know if they sell leather here, or is it just synthetic?
No, just synthetic.
Okay,
I don't know about leather. I think no, because leather is so expensive, and here the price is
very good.
very
yeah.
good. Yeah.
But you have bought shoes from here, and you said the quality was amazing,
Yeah,
right?
I really like. Actually, this one is from here.
Oh yeah, I see.
Yeah.
And they're very comfy. And your boots as well, right?
Yeah. My shoes too.
All right, so Carol's been here a few times before. So yeah, the prices are super affordable, and she has tried them, so they are durable. So you got these for 99 RMB. I'm going to ask the lady to find out if they actually carry my size, because one of the issues that I have here, I think I'm about a 41, or in centimeters, I am 255. Or 25.5, and I find it quite difficult to buy shoes in store. So I have tried to buy boots before, and even though I found something that I liked, they didn't actually carry it in above a 40. So yeah, that can be quite tricky. And here we got some kids shoes. You're looking at 59 RMB for those. Just down below, also 59 RMB, huge selection. Then we've got casual, comfortable shoes over here. You're looking at 139 RMB. And something that my friend Carol loves from these places are the little handbags that they have. So these fashion handbags, they're very well priced. Let me see if I can find the price for this one. This one is 99 RMB. Over here you have a few more for 179 RMB. Something like this is 119 RMB. Okay, and this is kind of like the sign of a Birkenstock, I suppose, except that it's got like a rubber sole, and you're looking at 139 for these. And what I like is that things actually have the prices on them, which is always very helpful. And so you can see they're also running discounts as well. And the lady that works here, she is so lovely and helpful. We actually came in here a few days ago and just make sure that she was okay with being in our videos today. Although, to be honest, in most places people are not really fast. It's quite common, live streaming, just recording as you go. We're used to it now, although we didn't know about it at the beginning. Now for the men, you've got sandals for 139 RMB. You've got fashion shoes for 139 RMB as well. And you've got some light sport runners. So it's actually quite light. And I'm surprised at the size as well. There we go. It's actually my size. Then we've got a few more over here for 159 RMB. So you have to let me know in the comment section below what you think of the prices here in this mall in China. Of course, we've got some higher price items over here. You're looking at about 219 RMB, and then we've got these for 279 RMB. Actually, 219. And again, for somebody like David, he wouldn't be able to shop in a place here because they probably don't carry his size. We have tried in the past. Now for more kids shoes, you got 179 RMB. The very first brand of shoes that we bought for the kids here is the Warrior brand, and we've actually been quite happy with it. It's quite affordable. It's a Chinese brand. Okay, so that gives you a glimpse, and on the way there we actually have the bathroom. So yeah, if you're interested in seeing what a mall bathroom looks like in China, this is obviously an older mall, so if you're not interested, make sure that you skip ahead. But we've got male over here, female over here. Okay, so it's quite a good size, and as usual the bathroom smells like cigarette. At the end there is a disability bathroom as well, and if you don't like to use a urinal like this one's, the squatty toilets, then your best bet is looking for a disabled toilet, because that will actually have a sit-down toilet. And oftentimes for Eva, when I'm out and about with her, we go into a disabled toilet because they're also fitted out as family toilets. Now just make sure that you carry your toilet paper with you when you go to the bathroom here in China. Sometimes you'll find little boxes on the side where you can pull out tissue, but you don't generally find toilet paper inside each cubicle. Okay, and here you go. I hadn't seen this one before. So you can actually scan the QR code for free toilet paper. So I'm still at the shoe shop and I had a little look around. I found a pair of shoes that I liked, and I asked the lady to see what the biggest size was that they carried for that particular item, and unfortunately it only goes up to a 39, which unfortunately is a little bit too small for me. So this is the pair of shoes that I was looking at. They are very simple, a little bit shimmery with a bit of a heel at the back. But yes, unfortunately they don't carry my size. So if you have a bigger size than 39, just be mindful that shopping for shoes here in China might be a little bit tricky. Now for Carol, for example, I think you were saying you are a 36 in Brazil, but here you're a 38, is that right? Okay, so as a 38, she can walk into any store and buy whatever shoe that she likes, fortunately. So Carol, do you want to show us what you got or what you're going to be buying?
This one here.
Wow.
The price was 59 RMB.
59 RMB. So
Yeah,
that's so affordable and it's so pretty. Look at that green color. And what else are you buying?
White shoes. This one I bought. I don't know about the price. I think it's 179.
179. Okay,
Yeah,
that's for a pair
RMB.
of white sneakers. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're very comfy. I really like this one.
Very good.
You know.
I know. So if you'd like to see exactly what the experience was like for Carol shopping here in a shop in China, if you want to see what other shoes she tried and all the prices, make sure that you head over to her channel to check her out. Now we're going to keep going looking at this mall. I'm going to take you downstairs to the basement where the supermarket is, and I also want to go upstairs, show you a little bit of the food court and also the entertainment area on the 3rd floor. I believe there might also be a gym somewhere here as well. So yeah, so when I say that you can do everything in a mall in China, I am not lying to you.